Peace, love, and light, family. This is Essie the Gardener coming to you with a harvest video. I wanted to show you guys that I'm still out here harvesting collard greens. I did clean up a lot in my yard to get my raised beds ready. Not quite finished. I still got some cleaning up to do, but I'm trying to get rid of all these collard greens and eat as much. We've been eating them all late fall, winter long. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys along and see what's happening on the homestead. So let me get my little harvest basket and harvest some collard greens, you guys. You guys come along. So as you can see, you guys, I still have a lot growing over here. It's a lot of collard greens, family. Let's see over here. I said I had collard green trees. There you have it, you guys. Some more collard greens from Essie's garden. And I'm gonna turn my camera around so you could guys see what I have done so far out here. Let's see, sit that there. And then what I'll do is I'll turn you guys around. Let's see here. Okay, family, this is just a little update on what's happening on my homestead. I've been straightening up, trying to get eat as much of my harvest as possible. I'm at the end of my kale. Y'all know that's my little kale raised bed. This is some twigs that I had picked up throughout the year. I had it trying to decompose, but it's not doing that great. So what I think I'm going to do is just have me a little yard bonfire out here. And here's my leaf compost bin that's creating mold. And this is some of my cleanup that I did the other day. And what I'm debating if I should make additional compost bin for my worms, but this is also my other compost bin with fruits and scraps from the kitchen. So that bin is actually filled with a lot of matter in there. So I'm thinking about splitting them up and putting them in these two, and possibly that third big blue one. I cleaned up most of my grow station over here, my grow table. And as you can see, I cleaned up over here. I still have some oriental greens over here. My other raised bed is still decomposing. What I'm gonna do is flip all of that over, which I should have did in the first place, and maybe the worms would have came out of the ground and got to it by now. So either I'll transplant this into another bin, or I'm just gonna flip it over. So this one is pretty empty, and as you can see, these bags over here and both of these raised beds is actually coffee grinds. So what I'm gonna do is probably put maybe 3 bags of coffee grind in each raised bed as I collect them throughout the week from Starbucks. And that is my 2 little miniature raised beds where I did my beets. They did not do well, don't know why. Some of the deers got to the leaves and snatched them off. My green onion tried to do something, but I think it could have did a lot better. So I will be planting more of those. As you can see, I picked up all of my tubs. We mowed the grass this weekend, because again, the grass had grew up, and I think some of you guys saw that video where I had snakes under rocks in here. So yeah, so we cleaned up, and what I'm gonna do right here in this area is actually kind of bring some beautification in this trellis area, and I'm gonna lay down some peat rocks. So what I'm gonna do is put some gardening fabric down to keep the weeds down, and then what I'll do is lay my peat rocks on top, and then I will put my blocks, my little stepping blocks, back in place. I cleaned up this raised bed. My carrots are still there. Got 1 cabbage there, and some garlic is trying to grow over there. So these 2 raised beds are still filled with collards. Hopefully by next week these will be done, and then I can cut the stems, pull the roots out, and add those to my compost bin as well. There's my collards I just harvest. And yeah, so I'm making some moves out here. I'm late. I was still trying to recuperate over from the summer. So here we go, jumping back in the spring again. So let me give you guys a view of the grow table. So I started to move a lot of my grow pots around and some of my other pots, and try to organize them a little bit better. Most of them is pretty much ready to plant in. I will amend the soil, add more nutrients and things of that nature back in them, and then I will start sowing seeds in them. And then my herb baskets up on my deck, I'm going to plant all my herbs again. Hopefully try some different ones, not the basic ones. And yeah, hopefully I'll be getting off to a good start for the spring and summer. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. Let y'all know what it's looking like over here. So with my blue grow buckets and my black ones, I am going to line them back up against the trellis, so that the cucumbers and the things that grow that need the vines that needs the trellis, I'm going to put those back, and I'm actually going to probably put 6 on each side. And the inside of the trellis, I think that's where I want most of the beautification to be. So I want to make it look pretty. I already started putting up my little knickknacks and stuff. So I really want to make it look more pretty, and maybe put some colorful pansies on the inside, and some flower pots or something like that, or put a nice little garden table inside. Yeah, so that's what I'm up to, you guys. I'm cleaning up out here and getting ready. So you guys should be out there snatching those Starbucks coffee grinds, getting as many as you can, adding them to your soil, getting that nitrogen, and getting ready to sow some seeds. So yeah, you guys, this is Essie the Gardener. I just wanted to bring you guys a little update on what's happening on the homestead, and I'm making moves. And I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Essie the Gardener. Peace, love, and light. Like, subscribe, and share. If you have any comments, please drop them down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. This is Essie the Gardener. Peace.